Charlie's Talks. Welcome back to another video. I know y'all been missing the kid. I've been gone for so long. I literally just feel like I wanted to cancel everything. Like I wanted to cancel this. Well, not so much the YouTube, but I have a second IG page I was trying to cancel. I was just really like not feeling motivated anymore to talk on here, not feeling motivated in my body to work out. I think like the week before my birthday was in March 15th. Woo-hoo, shout out to me. Thank God for another birthday. But I think before that week I was on my cycle, so that kind of derailed me from going to the gym. And then my birthday came and I kind of was turning up a little bit, not turning up like that, but just like going out and eating food, different foods. And then my mom came in town, so my whole schedule to going to the gym and the days that I normally would go and just eating certain things, all that shifted. And she didn't leave like until the following week, so it was about 3 whole weeks where I just completely kaput my whole workout, my whole fitness goals, my whole everything. Like everything just took a turn, and I would see myself in the mirror and I was just like, oh my God, like why do I always hit this plateau? Like I always feel like I'm doing so good, and then the moment it can be one thing that just kind of like take me off course, and I would just like allow it to continue. And I'm just like, why do I always do that? Because I never get to really see my true potential if I keep stopping. If I keep stopping, then I will never see like, oh, I really can have these muscles, or I really can have a flat stomach, if that's something that I desire. But it just seemed like every time I'm doing good, it's just something that really like changes, and then I just lose all focus. So I'm just trying to be more focus driven and not get discouraged and not just stop, because it's almost like I can go out and I can have a drink, or I can go out and eat a certain thing that's not in my normal routine, my normal diet, and then I'll begin to crave more of it. Like if I had something sweet or had a piece of chocolate, I'll begin to crave it more, after a while. And that's not something that I want to get, not necessarily addicted to, but I don't want it to make it a habit. It's one thing to enjoy it every now and then, but I don't want to make it a habit. And I felt like if I have one little taste of that something, now I crave it more, and then I fall into the cycle of eating junk food again, not working out as much as I want to, being lazy and unmotivated. And I'm just like, I hate going in this circle. Like it feels like I'm a hamster on a wheel, and I just like I'm trying, and I look to the left, I look to the right, and I get distracted and I just stop. So that's pretty much why I've been missing in action and haven't really been so motivated to get on here. And then another thing, like I feel like I have so many things in my head, but most of the time it doesn't come to me until like I'm asleep, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not about to get out of sleep and try to get dressed and look decent enough to get on camera. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to still push through, regardless of what I look like, regardless of what I feel like, because I know this is not just for me. I know that other people are going through the same thing that I'm going through. And it's funny because the moment that I mention something, one thing about me, if I'm going through something, I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna share it, I'm gonna get it out there, I'm gonna confess, because just to get it out, just to get it out and not have to hold that in on my own, and deal with it on my own. Although I'm dealing with it on my own, but at least making people aware, like if this is also you, if this is something else you're going through, just let you know your girl is going through it too. So that's usually when I feel most compelled to speak on anything, because I'm actually going through it, or I know somebody who's going through it, or whatever. So Um, yeah, so I haven't been as motivated, and I've been working this new job, and it's kind of a little all over the place. It's a great job, has great potential, and I just want to know how to do the job so that I can execute it accordingly. I don't like feeling like you giving me work but you're not equipping me with the tools to do it. And so that part of me kind of felt away with starting a job and feeling motivated to work out and eating the right things and all this stuff, letting it fester, But, God is so good because even when you want to stop or you feel down or you want to give up, like he always send somebody, and most of the time it's not like somebody because for one thing, like our friends and our family, it's easy for them to be like, you got this, girl, guy, you got this, you can do it, and try to motivate you back or try to give you words of encouragement. It's one thing for them to do it because okay, that's my friend or that's my family. Of course they're gonna say that because they care or they just don't want me to go down and spiral into depression or anxiety or whatever the case may be. But when there's a total stranger that you don't know, and they kind of just like out of the blue, you're not looking for it, you're not asking for it, and out of the blue they do or say something. So the other day I went to the gym. I was like, Chantel, we need to get back in the gym. We need to get it together, girl. Like, I know you don't want to, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. You gotta get out there. So I took the day off. I was not feeling like pretending like I knew what I was doing. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take the day off. So I took the day off. And I was like, okay, this is my time to reframe my mind, to redo things, to get back on track, And so I took the day off. I went to the gym. This was a great time that I went to the gym because it wasn't as crowded like it usually is during the evening time. So I went to the gym, working out, doing my cardio, and I see this guy keep staring at me. Of course, you think like, oh, you just want to holler, but I was like, I just hope he don't say nothing stupid. So I continued working out, doing my thing, and then I guess he was about to leave, and I had my headphones on, and he kind of like waved at me, so I had to take off my headphones, and I was like, yes. And he's like, I don't know what your workout is. I don't know what you're doing or what your fitness goals is, but you there. And I'm just like, it really moved me in a way because I don't feel insecure, but I know that I did pick up a lot of weight and I don't feel comfortable with how I look. I'm not insecure because I still embrace my body. I still embrace my curves, and some of the stuff I want to keep, some stuff I want to let go. But I just appreciate it, for him to say that because I'm like, here I am about to give up, about to throw the whole workout routine away, about to the whole fitness goal, the whole health consciousness. I'm about to throw that whole thing out the way because of what I'm going through right now. And here I have somebody, a total stranger, can see something inside of me and just give me that word of encouragement to, let me know that I'm on the right path, though I may stopped, but it's not over, I still have the victory. I still can overcome the battle, And then later on that day, somebody started following me on IG. And again, I don't ask for anybody to do anything for me. I don't really promote myself like that as I should. However, this gentleman, he came, he, liked a couple of my photos, and then he DM'd me. And we had a few conversations back and forth, and I guess he wanted to see that I had a YouTube channel, and he immediately started following it. He also shouted me out and was like, we need to get this girl some subscribers. You know, that's not something that I was looking forward to. That wasn't something I asked him to do. Like, he just randomly started following me, didn't know this man from Can of Pink, and for him to go out his way and do that, you know, whether his intentions is pure or not, I still took it as a sign from God. Like, God is showing me that, you know, what you're doing is not in vain. And continue to do it, because people out here need to hear what you got to say. People are going through the same thing that you're going through, but you're just bold enough to speak on it, or you just God is using you as a vessel to speak on it or speak about something. So you need to get out of your head. This is not about you. This is about your purpose and to help others overcome. And so for him to do that, you know, again, in the same day when I felt like I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to erase my page. I don't want to deal with, you know, it's not working. I'm not getting no subscribers. Nobody's really, but I also wasn't putting in the work either. I also wasn't being consistent. You know, I had to look at myself as well. I had to look and say, okay, you got to give somebody something to talk about. I mean, something to view. If you're not posting anything, of course they don't have nothing to view. And so I had to check myself as well and just say, like, okay, you kept talking about consistency, so now what you gonna do about it? Like, you can't just start it and then stop it whenever you feel like you don't want to do it anymore, because at the end of the day, it's not about you. And so I just, you know, I was just grateful. You know, at the end of the day, I was just thanking God for sending those two individual people to kind of give me that word of encouragement, to help me know that, you know, my work is not in vain, to keep going, to keep trying, regardless of what it look like. I might have some days, you might have some days where you want to give up, or some days where you need to take a break, you know, and that's okay. But just don't stay there. We all have those moments where we tired. We tired of doing the right thing. You know, sometimes you get tired of just doing the right thing. You feel like everybody else who ain't doing right is winning in life, and then you know, they got love and they got money and they traveling and they doing this and they living however they want. But the Bible says you can't be, you know, weary in your well doing. You have to keep doing it, because at the end of the day, your time is going to come, you know. But you can't look at them and be like, oh, well, they doing bad and they seem like they winning, so let me do bad. No, you keep doing good, even when it hurts, even when it's tough, even when it's hard. You know, it's hard to do good. Every day is a struggle. You know, every day we have to decide if we're gonna sin or if we're gonna do right. You know, so every day is a struggle. And every day we will be challenged, and we need to be more mindful, strong-willed in our mind, to know that it didn't happen today, but that don't mean it's not gonna happen. I ain't get it today, but I don't mean I'm not gonna get it. I got denied. They said no today, but that don't mean it's not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna get a yes tomorrow. So you kind of have to just reframe your mind and shift it, so that you're not looking at what you don't have right now, or what's not working out for you, or how your body not sitting the way you want it to, and just do the work and continue to keep motivating yourself. Because at the end of the day, somebody sees you, somebody knows that they can see the transformation. Even if you don't transform physically, your mindset is different. You talking different. You walking different. Like your aura that you give off is different, because they see that God starts from within. Before He changes us on the outside, He always start within, because our hearts might be in the wrong place, or our minds may not be on the wrong thing. So He's going to start the surgery from within, and then it's going to spill over outwardly, and people want to recognize that, and they're going to see oh my gosh, he's talking different. Dang, something about him. You just seem different. Just your natural aura, when you come around people, it's going to be different. So just keep that in mind when you feeling like the chips are down. I tried everything. you know, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to be the best father. I'm trying to be the best mother, but it just feel like I take one step forward just to get knocked back 3 steps back. Just know that what you're doing to do right. You actually made a choice to do right when you could have done wrong. You actually made an effort to give something your all, or at least try to give it your all, when others didn't even think about doing it. Don't even have the slightest clue of how to do it. Here you are, you have the tools, you equipped with the mindset, you have the strong willness, because everything starts in your mind. You have it, and here you are doing it. You struggling through it, but you're doing it, and that's all that matters. You're doing it, where other people are not even thinking about doing it. They could care less. They could care less if they're doing it. So don't be weary in your well doing. If you fall down, if you get distracted, if you stop doing something, get back up, repent, tell God, I'm sorry for not having my faith in you, the one who is giving me the heart, the desire, and the ability to even want to do this, to even want to do things the right way. And that's all I have for you, because this is my struggle every day. And some days are better than others, and I'm so self-aware in knowing that, okay, this is not a good day. Or I can find myself like, okay, I was eating good for this long, and then that part right there messed me up. You know, you have to identify your triggers, and you have to be okay with knowing that certain things kind of like don't allow your triggers to overtake you. Recognize them, and even if you fall short, get back up, you know. But recognize your triggers and try to combat them with positive things, positive affirmations, different environments, different people. And if you can't get that yourself, God will use somebody, you know, to pour into you. God will use somebody to speak to you. Maybe it's something you watched, something you heard, somebody who came up to you and actually told you something, but He's going to get it through to you, you know, when you need to. And so I would just say, keep going, keep pushing. We in this together. We all struggling, but the struggle don't have to be for nothing. You know, you can come out victorious on the other side. So just be blessed, and hope that helps. Until next time, I'll talk to you again. Peace. Bye.